Hey guys, I am back from my hiatus, and yeah, I am back, and today I have a VHS update. So I went to the Totally Rad Vintage Fest today, and I got a total of 4 clamshells, which are all universal VHSs, and 9 slipcovers. There was more, but yeah. And there were more tapes I wanted to get, but they were unfortunately moldy, so there were moldy tapes. So yeah. All these tapes I got today, I did check them. None of them are moldy. There are some moldy tapes. Like, there was a VHS of Jetsons, the movie, and a Bewitched Halloween VHS that I wanted, but they were unfortunately moldy, so I couldn't get those. But yeah. Anyways, it said, let's start the update. And before that, we're gonna start with the pins that I got there too. Came with this bag. Okay, there we go. We got a Be Kind Rewind pin and this Back to the Future recording VHS one. And yeah, I did get a Pound Puppy plush. This is the plush of Nutmeg. And yeah, there was also one Pound Puppy from the 80s, but unfortunately I didn't get that. But yeah, anyways, said now let's actually get to the VHSs. So let's do the clamshells first with clamshell tapes first, which most of these are going to be Land Before Time movies. So yeah. Anyways, that said, let's get on to the VHSs. Let's look the clamshells. First up being the VHS of The Land Before Time 6, The Secret of the Stegosaurus Rock. I wasn't going to get this originally, but I decided why not get this VHS. Yeah, the clamshell's not in great condition, unfortunately, so yeah. There's some yucky stuff right there, but yeah, but I'll clean that after. 44th week of 1998. Next up, this was a tape not exactly quite on my want list as the last Land Before Time VHS that I'm going to show you next. But this was still a tape that I wanted for a bit now. And this is the VHS of The Land Before Time 4, Journey Through the Mist. Finally got this VHS off my want list. Finally got this tape off my want list. And this is a ink label VHS, so yeah, pretty cool. 45th week of 1996. I didn't check the film strip on this one. Ooh, it looks like a bit damaged there, unfortunately, so I might check the damage on this tape right after this video's done. And I didn't check the 6th VHS. Ooh, some crinkle on the film strip. Yeah, that is damaged. But it's at the... yeah, it's at the beginning. It's not a big deal. But yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. And the last VHS, this was a tape that I wanted on my want list for like a pretty long time. And this was like one of the last Don Bluth movies I needed for my collection. And this is the original Land Before Time. I have finally got this VHS. This is not the original pressing, but still, this is a VHS that I wanted on my want list, and I finally got this VHS just today. It's at the end, so I probably could check for closing or something. But I highly doubt it, because this is a reprint. 16th week of 1999. Let's check the damage. No damage on the film strip, so that's good. But this is at the end, so I don't know. And the last clamshell is the 1996 VHS of E.T. This was also a want list tape, but not as much as Land Before Time. But I still wanted to get this tape because I don't have this VHS yet. And I also did see older prints, but I couldn't get that one, so I guess I finally own a E.T. VHS now. There's some printings right there, but there's a week in your code on this tape. And this is also a ink label VHS, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. 31st week of 1996. No damage on the film strip, luckily, so yeah. And these are all blind check. I did not check the film strips on these. So yeah. And now onto the slip covers. So yeah, I got 9. So yeah. The first one is the VHS of Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. This is not the original, but still, this is I heard this was a pretty good movie. Case is not in great condition. I thought I heard some shaking on the film, on the inside the tape. January 22nd, 1996. Looks used, but it doesn't look crinkled. I thought there was piece inside. Yeah, I see no mold on the tape, so that's good. Next up is my first ever Adam Sandler movie, and this is the VHS of Big Daddy. Really like this movie, so I wanted to get it on VHS. I knew how to get this on VHS. Towards the end, so I could probably check for a closing on this tape. But I highly doubt it. 40th week of 1999. I'm gonna check the film strip real quick. Looks in good condition, honestly. Oh, hold on. This case is kind of hard to close. There we go. Next up is the VHS of George of the Jungle. Never watched this movie, but I heard it was really good. Fortunately, the case is very sun faded. But still, the tape looks fine. There's no mold on this tape, so yeah. Ooh. October 28th, 1997. We're gonna check the film strip. Well, it does look like there is a bit of a little cut on the top, but it doesn't look too bad. Probably just gonna have the same issue as my VHS of Pete's Dragon. Next up is the VHS of Independence Day. Wanted to check out this movie because I heard it's pretty good. And what's interesting about this tape, look at this. Yeah, this tape does have a print date. How cool is that? Usually it has a week and year code for a 20th Century Fox VHS tape, so no, this one does have a print date. And the print date is September 14th, 1996. The next VHS, this was a tape that was on my want list for a bit. I finally got it, and this is the VHS of Liar Liar. Finally got this movie on VHS. I did find another copy of this, but it was like $6 at the antique store. So I found another copy, so I'm very happy about that. And this was, I think this was also made infamous by Corporate Petty by this tape getting eaten in his VCR. And also there was a bit of mold on the tape. Looks like a video rental of Marge Detreng. I don't know how to say that. It's also a ink label VHS. It's pretty hard to see, but I think it's the 31st week of 1997. It's at the very beginning, which is very cool. That is really cool. Like, this tape is at the very beginning. I didn't check this tape. That one looks pretty good condition, too. I'm just checking these out, because why not? I don't think I checked George of the Jungle. No, I did, actually. And the last VHS, this tape was technically not on my want list, but I did want to watch this movie for a bit since I first heard of this movie by the Angry Video Game Nerd when he talked about the game that was based on this movie, and it is the VHS of The Rocketeer. I wanted to watch this movie for quite a bit. Finally got a VHS of this movie. I'm pretty excited for. I heard it was like really good, so yeah, pretty excited about that. And it's also horizontal. That's cool. It's pretty hard to see, but it's July 2nd, 1992. No damage on the film strip. That's good to know. And now onto the 3 cool VHS tapes that I wanted to talk about last. These are the shows, and yeah, and the first one being the VHS of Bill Nye the Science Guy. The human, I think it's, yeah, the human body, the inside scope. I know that the VHS Miniman just got this VHS back in June of 2024, so yeah. Unlike his copy where his was a library rental, this is a Blockbuster rental, so that's cool. And this is my first ever Bill Nye VHS, so that's very cool. Yeah, as you can see here, there's a Blockbuster sticker on there that's blocking out the print date, which I can't tell. And yeah, there's a little crack on the lens, unfortunately. No damage on the film strip. I could check out the box for a print date. And the most recent thing that happened to this tape is February 24th, 2002. Yeah, I did not expect this tape to be last rented in 2002. But that's really cool, honestly. So yeah, very excited to check that tape out. Next up is my first ever Gargoyles VHS. This one is the Volume 3, which is Deeds of Desperon. Unfortunately, the case is in really bad condition, so I got this for free. So yeah, how cool is that? Here's the tape. March 6th, 1996. Ooh, this one's at the very beginning as well. Just like the VHS of Liar Liar. Yep. And the last VHS, this is my first ever Fox Kids VHS. And this is the VHS of The Tick versus Arthur. My first ever Fox Video VHS. "13th week of 1998. Looks like a reprint, honestly, because the case originally says from 1998 and 1995, but this is a 1998 reprint, so that's cool. Doesn't look too bad condition, so yeah. I will check this tape out. Probably doesn't have a closing since it's a reprint, but I'll still check it out. And yeah, that is going to do it all for my VHS update for January 19th, 2025. And yeah, that was it. And yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys like soon or later tomorrow, or I don't know when. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Bye.